Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome along to the Collectors Club's YouTube channel. This is our first ever video, but if you've normally seen myself, Scott, and this guy John here, usually what we do is online raffle competitions for rare and expensive bottles of whiskey. You'll usually see us on there every Thursday evening over on Facebook, but I think we're going to start streaming on YouTube as well. So if you haven't already seen us or heard of us, there'll be a wee link below in the comments and you can see what it is we do on our website. But we've got something really, really special to talk about today, and this is also up for grabs on our website right now.
Of course, yeah, so hit the bell notification and subscribe to the channel as well, because you'll get great content like this, looking at bottles just like the Glenrothes 51 just in front of us here. But also, as Scott mentioned, we're going to be going live on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel at the same time. So if you hit the bell notification, you will get a wee notification every time we upload a video, or sometimes when we go live every Thursday night at 7 PM.
That's it. So the reason for setting up the channel and coming on to do short-ish videos talking about the drams that we've got on the Collectors Club competitions and also the drams that we're drinking right now. Now, John and I are avid whiskey lovers. We're not crazy about, you know, all this tweed stuff with all the crazy tasting notes and stuff. We just enjoy whiskey, and we're trying to deliver something that can be relatable to anyone, whether you're here on your whiskey journey or right up the top of the whiskey journey. Experience is there's nothing to say about experience. We're just here to kind of have a laugh, talk about the drams, and you know, this one right here in front of me. Yeah. Wow.
Amazing. So this is the Glenrothes 51. As you can see, it's in a column here, and it's got I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but it's got a lovely wee hammer on the top as well. That's obviously there for a reason. You can't actually open this until you smash it with the hammer. So you actually need to smash open the column to see the whiskey inside. The Glenrothes 51 was released. Careful with that.
Careful.
The Glenrothes 51 was released earlier in the year. It was featured in a lot of big prominent publications, Whisky Magazine, Forbes, loads of different places online. And yeah, I think there's a lot of mystery that goes on with the Glenrothes 51, because of course you can't see actually the whiskey, you can't see the bottle, you have to smash it to see what's inside it, which makes it super, super interesting, I think.
All that we know, that there's only 100 of these in the world, by the way, 100 in the world.
Yeah.
And all that we know so far is that there's a bottle of whiskey in there with 51-year-old liquid in it, which is from the Glenrothes distillery, and it's single malt Scotch whiskey. That is all anybody in the whole wide world knows right now. We haven't heard, where are we now? We're at the end of May right now, and we haven't seen any press of anyone owning and smashing one of these to reveal the contents. I think we've got one of the first ones in the UK, and one of our lucky winner has the opportunity to smash this open and potentially be the first person to reveal what is inside. And that's really exciting. But we've had a wee bit of a debate. The first debate we've got is, will it lose value after you smash it?
Yeah.
Are they the same inside, all 100, or are they all different?
Yeah.
What the hell happens after you smash it? And I mean, will it hold its 40 grand price tag? So what do you think about the first one? What do you think? Well, let's address the second one first. Do you think they'll all be the same inside?
So
what do you think is going to be inside?
I think going by some of the other releases in Glenrothes, they've got, I can't remember exactly the age of it, but they've got another bottle of whiskey there that's in a kind of it's almost like a gyroscope type thing, and it spins around. I don't think it's going to be just a mirror image of that. It'll be, I think it's £1 million or whatever it is in euros and dollars. But inside here, it's going to be something special. I think they'll all be the same. So remember we talked before, like there's obviously 100. I don't know if they'll be numbered. Maybe they'll be numbered. You never know. I
would like to think so.
You would like to think they're numbered.
There's only 100. It's an easy job to do.
On the inside, on there. So that's super interesting to see what's going to be inside. I think they'll all be the same, perhaps just maybe the numbers might be different. Obviously the whiskey will always be the same, but the unique part with this piece, if you want, it's obviously a bottle of whiskey inside, but it is a piece of art in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Is that when you do smash it, it gets sent away to a Japanese artist who will basically restructure the column into a vase. There's a special Japanese term, and it's called
kintsugi.
Kintsugi is the term. It was on the tip of my tongue there.
It's the remaking of crockery.
That's it.
I believe it's fused together with some sort of gold fusion type stuff.
So I guess the overall debate for me anyway, and what we've discussed in length over on our Facebook page, on our live draws on the Thursday, and here in our office in person, is that obviously everyone is going to be unique in the sense where the vase or the display that comes back from the column is everyone's going to be different.
Of course. Because I could smash it here, you could smash it there. Someone else could smash it there, and the shells are going to be in.
And somebody might get funky and smash it on the top. You never know.
But maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so you never know how many times they smash it and in what manner they do it is obviously going to influence how the vase comes out at the end, obviously. So that's a really interesting concept. There's obviously a set time period for that as well, which makes it more, I would say, more desirable to actually smash it. I think it's like you get 6 months or a year or something. So that's really cool. That's really interesting.
Yeah, that's quite a cool thing that the Glenrothes have said. So the kintsugi artist, let's call the guy who puts it back together into this kind of vase, I think since the release, I think they've contracted with him for 2 years.
2 years, is it?
Yeah. Aye, and so that means you've got a decision to make within the first 2 years of owning this bottle, whether you want to smash it and get it made into this beautiful vase type creation, or after that 2 years, I believe if you smash it, then you're on your own. You probably could but not for free through Glenrothes.
Totally. So it's a huge debate, right? And obviously, like loads of people who have maybe entered to win this bottle on our website, the Collectors Club competitions, is that the debate is: would you keep it the way it is? Would you smash it? Would you? Some people have said I would smash it, open it, drink it, whatever. And obviously there is the whiskey market and the collectible market is a thing, right? So loads of people have said that they would keep it intact because someone would maybe want to buy that later down the line completely intact and smash it themselves. The only thing with that obviously is you don't get access to the remaking of the vase or of the column into some sort of display vase.
Not in the way it was intended. I presume you could private contract the person, whoever it would be, but
you could do that, I suppose, But and then the other thing is, does the value perhaps increase once the first one's been smashed and turned into a vase, although the bottle might be shut, still closed. So the cork will still be on the bottle. It's still an unopened bottle of whiskey. And obviously there's surprises in behind this as well. It's not just the column. There's more to be discovered in there. Dare to discover is the marketing terminology that Glenrothes are using. So dare to discover is cool.
It's fantastic.
So yeah, really interesting, and I think it definitely raises eyebrows in the current global market in whiskey, where I don't want to say there's a downturn, but there's a market where it can be up and down sometimes. Absolutely. And with a bottle of this value, to have it not visible is, to me, a bit of a statement.
Oh, it's crazy. So it's crazy in a good way.
It's cool. Yeah,
crazy in a good way.
Really good.
I think, like you say, the debate is: do you keep it? Do you smash it? I mean, remember, if you are the lucky winner from us, or owner if you buy one, you own the bottle of whiskey, and the bottle of whiskey is sealed under there anyway. I read a little bit of press about it. There's a clue of something inside that they're calling an orchid. I don't know what that is, whether, obviously an orchid's a flower, but there's not going to be a flower inside it. It's going to be something, but there's going to be something spectacular under there. That's my gamble. Yeah. And my other gamble would be, I think if I was the owner of this, I would love to certainly be one of the first, or there's only 100 in the world, so one of the first people to reveal the contents of this. I think I would go for it. I think I would try.
You would smash it?
I would smash it within the 2 years, get it professionally made back up by the intended kintsugi artist, and I would have the display piece and that. And I think the first one of those
would you open it? To the bottle?
No.
No, I'd keep the bottle.
No, I'd keep the bottle. But I think with that in its new form, and with the bottle displayed in its new display, I think once people see how beautiful that's going to be, I think that could be potentially worth more than it is right now. Yeah. What do you think?
Completely see what you're saying.
You had a cool point though about the vase. You think?
Yeah. So obviously, I agree with you. I think the idea or the person who wins this should, in my opinion, smash it, because the time frame to get it remade as part of the experience, let's call it, is going to be, there's a time limit on that, right? So when you smash it, in my opinion, or I've got a theory as to what I think might happen, is there's going to be some other sort of display inside, And then once you smash this, I think if you said something about a flower there, which is
orchid.
which is relevant to my thought process,
Okay.
right? So it might be that the display or the vase will be remade like something like that, like a bulb type shape.
Oh, really?
Or something
This
similar.
is just John's opinion.
This is just my thought. This is just
not off the
this
press.
is just a theory of mine. That it might get made into something like that, like in a bulbous type design, and then the bottle, or see this silver base, that will become the base of the bottle, and then it will be built around this. Because there's a lip there, see that?
There is a wee lip.
So it might be that they use that to design it, and it's something, and then the bottle sits in the middle, and maybe it spins, or there's basically that would become one.
Yes, okay.
So the bottle would be in the middle, and the vase would be sort of.
That's
built
funny
in.
because
Would you think it'd be separate?
We're both of the opinion that we would smash it, and the value would at least remain.
I would say so.
At least remain, but I think the vase will be a separate thing.
Okay.
I think it'll be a separate thing, but really, what the viewers will really want to know is this going to affect the value? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what affects the value of any whiskey from day to day. The market has been fairly volatile of late. It was been trending upwards for a long, long time. It's went downwards a little bit just now on secondary.
I would say we're in a recovery. I would say we're on a, there's a correction went on, and I would say we're maybe in a bit of a recovery point. Things are starting to go back up on the, and I mean overall this is a global thing as well. You know, it's not just UK, but it's a point worth noting. You know, for sure.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting. Hopefully, all you viewers can stick us a wee comment in the bottom. What would you do if you owned this bottle? Would you smash it? Would you keep it? Bearing in mind all the information we've just given you about the 2-year thing with the engineer, the whiskey can still remain sealed inside. If you were one of the first people to smash this, would you be the first person to get it to a relevant place to sell it on for more? I don't know. I don't know what I would do, but guys, leave your comments in the wee section below, and you can let us know what you think.
Yeah. One last thing to mention on this, actually, before we knock off, is that the winner of this will be invited along to Graeme Cheevers' restaurant called Loma at Cameron House Hotel in Loch Lomond, and there will be a presentation dinner that will be put on, and a tasting by a representative from Glenrothes. So there's going to be a tasting of various types of whiskey. I'm not sure if the 51 is going to be included. I would bank on probably not. But there would be some
good stuff.
There would be your chance at the presentation dinner, which is included for the winner, to potentially smash it at the restaurant.
Of course,
do that there. So that would it's not like a requirement. You know, if you win the bottle, we'll still do the tasting and the dinner for you. But the opportunity is there, and the platform is there.
Just for the purposes of YouTube, of course, it is the 27th of May 2025. This competition for this on our website finishes on the 12th of June 2025. So if you're watching this video just for a bit of info on Glenrothes 51, after the 12th of June 2025, then the competition will sadly be closed. If you're watching it before the 12th, then there'll be a wee link in below to the www.thecollectorsclubcompetitions.com, where you can buy tickets for just £1.51. So you can enter and win all that. But that's not all we do. We do loads of other whiskies on there. Some other things as well, but whiskey is our main thing. We do loads of collectibles, loads of what we like to call drinkers drams. There's something on there for absolutely everyone. We'll get a link in the comments for sure, and there might even be a wee code in here that you could scan while you're watching this video if you want to know a wee bit more about what we do week in, week out, because it's not always Glenrothes. Sometimes it's Michelin, sometimes it could be Dalmore, Bowmore, Bruichladdich. We also take requests. We've got a Facebook group called the Collectors Club Lounge. You can check that out on Facebook. Come and join the lounge. You can give suggestions of the next prizes we should put on for you guys to win if you're chasing that dream bottle, and we're quite happy to facilitate stuff like that, aren't we?
Yeah, of course. And also, as you mentioned there, we do loads of different types of bottles, but also we do have a great community around us, as Scott mentioned again there, the Facebook group, the lives and stuff, which is brilliant. And more often than not, should I say, on the website there'll always be something on there for free often, and that just brings in new people to the community, and it brings in new people to our groups and whatever else. And I think just now it's a bottle and whatever else, or
that's it.
Yeah, there's always a variety of stuff on there, and always stuff that's varying in price as well. So 99p a ticket, very low entry stuff, and whatever else all the way up. So yeah,
there's something on there for everyone. And also, after you check us out, you'll see that once a month we try to give back a little bit as well. We try to do some work for charity. Right now we're working with the My Name's Doddy Foundation in collaboration with Clackmannanshire Whisky Festival. I think we've managed to raise around £1,500 for them so far. So if you see another competition on there dedicated to them, then you can donate and also win at the same time. So that's a little bit about us. This has been a wee bit about the Glenrothes 51. We'll potentially try and get videos out maybe monthly, maybe weekly, who knows, depending on what we've got in here to showcase.
Yeah, well, there'll definitely be a live draw coming on YouTube every single week, very soon within the next week or two. So keep an eye on that. Just as we said at the start, subscribe to the channel and hit the wee bell notification if you can, or like the video. And remember to let us know in the comments below what you think about the Glenrothes 51 and whether you would smash it open, or you keep it as it is, or you would do the smashing and open the bottle, whatever it is. And if you do that, send us a wee sample, of course.
That's it. Would you dare to discover? Thanks for checking us out.
Thanks,
We'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Bye-bye.